Hey world, it's Linda at So What's New and Yarn too. So, it's gotten dark. Didn't you love it? I love fall back. And we finally determined that Eastern Standard Time is between, no, I got it backwards. Whenever we do the change, one is regular time. We're in regular time now. And when we do it in the spring, so during the summer and spring, we're in daylight savings time. Little did you know. We spend time doing things like that with my family. So what's going on? Look at this cute bear that Olive put out. Oh, and she changed the time. Hallelujah. Getting up never mind. Here we go. So look at this absolutely dreamy bear. Isn't he? Look, he's even got a cute tail. Anyway, this is made, Olive made this, and she promised that she'll do a class on it out of the Ella Rae Cuddle that we have. So she chose that color, but we have some other colors. We have dark brown, and she went with the light brown. I'm sorry, I'll move slowly. Nobody gets dizzy. So look at that. You can have a black bear. You could have a dark brown bear. You could have a green bear. There's another dark brown. And I guess that's an in-between brown. Or you could have a burgundy bear. If you really want to go crazy, a blue bear. Or a polar bear. Anyway, maybe I'll ask her to make a polar bear too. Anyway, so that's going to be a class as soon as I chase her around and pin her down to a day. Now, what else is going on? Lots of things are always going on. Right? This is where those places are. Now then, here, oops, wrong thing. Nope, there we go. This cute little bow bag, look at that with that nice big floppy bow, and another bow here. This is going to be a class on November 22nd at 10:30 in the morning. Then I don't know if it's a second class on December 6th at 2 o'clock. So all this info is on the website, okay? You can sign up on the website, November 22nd. That's so cute. That's great for one of the kids. Now, the other thing now this is our star, Lucy. On this side of things, this is an In the Hoop project. She made two. Look at that, with nice big floppy leaf. Is that not super? And if you look up close, each of the panels has a different, whatever you call those, design. Oh, she made this, she didn't attach that yet. Or she made it and didn't attach it yet. She was trying to figure out how she wanted to do that. She made a smaller one. You know what? She stuffed this well enough, you could almost use it as a pincushion. We won't go there. Ooh. Never mind. This is an In the Hoop class, In the Hoop Pumpkins. Okay? And November 20th at 2 o'clock. And November 25th at 2 o'clock. I think that is so super. I don't know what size hoop and all of that, but the information should be on the website. Woohoo! I love those. Now, what else is going on? I want to tell you, I wonder if I could get somebody to help me. I want to tell you about how to carry your machines. And I'm wondering if I can get Peggy. Peggy, are you still here? Maybe not. She's on the phone. Many of us have heavy machines. And machines come with handles. Aren't we lucky when they do? But some of these machines are too heavy to just go by handles unless you lift weights. And so let us take this. This is the chorus. And the first thing is you should have when you're traveling with it or moving it around, you should have your presser foot down and your needle down. All right? That's number one. Number two, say you're moving it around your house and picking it up by the handle is, well, forget that. I can't even do it here. But you should not ever pick it up with one hand here and one hand here. That's a no-no. No, 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 no. You need to pick it up by putting your arm under the center, and then you can lift. Oh, all right? It's safer in many ways, because what happens if you pick it up by using this and this portion is there are a lot of parts here, delicate parts under there, especially if you have a needle threader and things like that, and the lighting, etc. You do not want to pick up your machine with your hand here and here. Only handle, should you be strong enough or it light enough, and under, can you see? It's hard for me to, maybe if I can, see? I got my arm in the hole, and then I can, lift it up, but I will put it back because I'm doing, I don't know how people, I guess I need a special stand, huh? Anyway, my piece of advice for you when you are trying to move your machine. Say you want to move your machine from the living room, where I do my sewing, to the dining room or the kitchen table so you can eat dinner or lunch or whatever. But most, the smaller machines are no problem. These tend to run 20 pounds. But you can also do the same thing. You can put your hand and you can see this is where it is safe to carry your machine. Not here and here. These are parts that's the end of a shaft that's running the whole Megillah. That's the end of your shaft that's running everything to the needle. So you don't want to, in any way, shape, or form, endanger that function. Got it? Okay. So, now that you've learned what not to do to hurt your machine, we got some fabric in, of course. It dribbles in bit by bit. And here we are. This came in, and I kept saying, this is unusual. I don't see a focus fabric. And Peggy and I were scratching our heads. And then we remembered, we have this guy, and that's a blue. So and when you look at it, this is a gray-brown. This goes with this guy. All right? And the blue, a little bit for here, and this has an owl collage, that's what it's called. It's more teal on this here than it is on the screen. And then we have some feathers, just in case you wanted to be more realistic. But isn't that lovely? Yes. So the gray is perfect with it, and the teal. I love it. Now, the other fabric that we got was this stunner, and yeah. What I like is there's not a lot of empty space. I'm finding empty space makes some of these fabrics not as useful. And here we are, we put it with this purple. Now, doesn't that really sing? La la. You can do it with this lighter purple too. And then we got this guy, another packed floral. Think spring. And look at that. Doesn't that go lovely with it? The blue and the purple. And then, or this lighter. I don't know, maybe I wonder if a very light blue could be found. Yeah, I don't know that you'd want to do, there's a lot of green. Wonder if you could do yellow with it. I'm standing right on top of a yellow. What kind of yellow? Oh, that's a green. Oh, I just got this one in. There we go. How's that for crazy? Oh boy. Singing, is it? Wahoo! Anyway, I like to play with the different colors, and we have a lot of fun here, pushing things around and saying, what about this? And what about this? And then we say, well, we could, but we never seem to get enough time to put it together in a product. Now, so you have to use your imaginations, which we do a lot. Now, I got to remind you, there's 35% off of Halloween and Christmas fabric for the month of November and December, and even the kits. 35% off on this Oops kit. Now, wouldn't it be nice? 35% off of that brings it down to close to 100. And that way, you could get started on next year. I think he is too fun. I mean, the box alone is fun. Anyway, I'm blithering on. We also got in, for those of you, I remember with Thomas and the Tank Engine, with my kids, we even had a lot of those little plastic, Joy, there we go. We have a kit from Riley Blake, and that's the actual quilt. The hardest part is going to be this. That's it. And that's not that hard. But we have the rest of it is just piecing and tracks, and we have a lot of that fabric. Besides, so you could do backing. These kits don't come with the backing. And it's, everything's in here, including the pattern. And yeah, they don't have a backing. So you might want, and then after you make it, the children have a wonderful box for Thomas and his friends. All right. In fact, you could give them the box without the quilt while you work on the quilt. It's something I would do. So, guys, in the dim and the dark of night that we have now approached this, do come and visit. We hope to see you all. Take care now. Keep an eye on our website, sowhatsnew.com. And you never know what you will find there. I never know either. That's embarrassing. All right. Bye now. Take care.